All right, welcome one and all. Woohoo! We got a good show planned. Ready to go. Lots to do, and we're going to jump right in because I don't believe in wasting time. I want to bring up a name that is kind of blacklisted on this show. Want to bring up a name that a certain coworker hates. Want to bring up a name that the man across from me hates. And I want to bring up a name that I don't even know that I want. But it's relevant because we have a dead franchise. And for all the football we're going to get to a little later today, we need to start with this. I want to say the following words. Zion Williamson. Now, I know. Stoney, please. Work with me. Brian Windhorst reporting. The value is, quote, not sky high right now. Well, in other news, water's wet. Zion has issues, much of which are he's a lot like a thoroughbred horse. He is built for speed, not stability. And he's also very good at that, apparently.
He's
so listen.
out for stud. Okay.
Right. Now, work with me. It is becoming pretty obvious that the Pelicans are at least thinking of moving him. They want to move into the top 5 for Scoot Henderson. Now, I understand. God, I wish the lottery had just broken a little bit our way. Had the Pistons had number 2 or number 3, this becomes a lot more real. But what we're doing is an exercise here, and it is the following. As much as this show supports the hiring of Monty Williams, was very respectful of, I think, Tom Gore's step to the plate. They paid. I'll never knock it. But as good as the hire was as bad as that press conference was the other day. Not just that it was late. It's just that Troy Weaver should never be put in front of a microphone. They don't seem to have a plan. And if they do, they're not good at articulating it. Then you factor in no one cares. No one. They are number 4 by a wide margin in this town. The Tigers are as bad as they are. Tigers, you can still have people care. The Red Wings haven't done a thing in basically a decade. We still care. And Lord knows the Lions are the it girl right now. America cares. So when I bring this up, I'm asking a question. And it is the following. Do you pick up the phone? Don't even worry about what you're offering. Don't even worry about they'll hang up on you. Just work with me. It is clear through multiple reports, not bloggers in mommy's basement, real NBA reporting that the Pelicans are having internal conversations. It might be time to pivot. Now, they want Scoot Henderson, point guard, explosive, right? Mm-hmm. You know what I have? Jaden Ivey. Now, while I can't offer you the number 2 or 3 pick, I can offer you a guy who plays the position you want, plays stylistically the way the kid plays, and I can throw in a top 5 pick. You know who can't do that? Houston. You know who can't do that? Portland. I'm asking the question. You could say no. You can slander Zion. You can do everything you want to do. It is a free country. But I'm asking the question because the Pistons are a dead franchise, and you got a $100 million coach now. I don't know what their plan is, guys. I know I've said all summer I don't want them using the number 5 pick, right? Mm-hmm. Zion Williamson, when he plays, is one of the 5 best young players in this league. Now, the when he plays is a bit of a problem. But I'm asking the question. Needs a change of scenery. Needs a sleepier town. You can't put Zion in Houston. Dear God, the strip clubs, please. He'd be done in 3 months. It could work. Low pressure environment. Automatically his team. You have an asset that New Orleans would have to consider based on if you're into Scoot, you're into Jaden Ivey. Okay. That bowling ball, physical, downhill, open court, point guard. Rico, I am fine if you just play a fart noise. I'm asking the people, though, 248-539-9797. Do you think the Pistons should at least pick up the phone, even if to hear a dial tone? Or are you so averse to Zion Williamson, you don't try? I'm asking. Rico, there's no slander. You could say the stupidest thing you ever heard, but with Windhorse Report today, with the reports from Shams, and with this franchise having no out at 5, you've just put. Now, here's my question. Monty Williams did not come here for a daycare center, did he? Your microphone somehow is broken.
He did not.
So I had to throw it out. 248-539-9797. You guys do whatever you like. Make fun of it. Support it. Go ahead. Floor's yours.
That's well spoken. You presented your case well, counselor.
Uh-oh. He's about to finish this argument like that kid finished the Rubik's Cube in that video, aren't you?
I look
beep,
at this.
Bop, boop, bop, beep, dead.
This is one time where I will not fault the Pistons for not picking up the phone. This is one where we were talking about, hey, this is Arn Tellem and hey, this is New Orleans Pelicans. Would you guys be interested in Zion? I think it was a bad phone line. No, absolutely no. This
hard no. Okay.
Because, first of all, he can't stay healthy, okay? And I hate to beat that horse, but that's just what it is. When he plays, he looks great. Everybody says he's generational. You can't be generational on the bench in street clothes. He quit on his team in the playoffs where I can shoot around in practice, but you need me for the game, I'm good. Let alone, you talk about the strip clubs, yeah, in your contract, you can't go anywhere near 8 Mile. Can't go.
Can you do a condom policy?
You would like to think so.
We are not doing baby mama drama. Zion, snake in the cage. We need you to wear, as the kids used to say in our day, a Jimmy hat.
Right.
They actually send a guy out with them that has a suitcase full of them.
It's like the guy who holds the Stanley Cup,
right?
And he's got the white gloves on. Zion would have his own Stanley Cup guy with a box filled with rubs.
I mean, you can't. No. If he play, like I would take a better chance, even though it's not the rumor, on Ja, because at least Ja performs on the court. Now, he may not be performing for 50 games, but when he comes there, he will be able to play.
You're fine. I'm not mad. No. I don't take any offense to it. Here's the only reason I bring it up, aside from the NBA reporting and aside from the fact, guys, it's not, I'm backing what I'm saying because, no, I can't deliver the Pelican scoot, but I can deliver him a player who's going to walk into the league and be better than him. Jaden Ivey, factually, in year 2 is going to be better than Scoot. Scoot would have to be intergalactic.
And let me, I've been saying, Pistons need to go after a damaged player.
And I'm right here for you.
You know
I
what?
got all your damage.
No. There's a difference between damaged and broken.
Okay.
Zion's broken.
So here's the other side of it. And Rico, I can't argue anything Rico's saying. The topic isn't an intent to argue. I'm asking you if the desperation level is so high that you engage in this risky behavior. Because, guys, let's be real. All year, the common thread has been it's time to win. This is no longer acceptable. They have the most cap space in the NBA, right? You got a tradable asset in Bogdanović. You've got a backcourt that we don't know if it fits together. And you have the number 5 pick. If I roll out a lineup that would feature, now I could absorb Zion's money.
Yeah, you could.
So if I have Cade, Zion, Duren, couple shooters, you have to ask yourself, is Zion capable of playing 60 games? Not 70, not 80. I'm with Rico. As much of a Zion fan as I was, I am now at a point where if I had Zion as a player, I need 60 games from you. Not 70, not 80, 60. You're going to build in management. You have to. And here's the other thing. His new contract, doing a little research, not fully guaranteed. It's not. So there's a protection in there. Hey, Rico has made several points I cannot argue. I'm being straightforward. But guys, your franchise right now has the longest odds in the NBA at plus 60,000 to win the title. The next closest is plus 25,000. you are by far and away viewed as you're at the bottom of the chili pot. You got to make calls on damaged goods. If you don't want this one, no one's yelling at you. But these reports are wild, and I do feel a week from today there's a chance Zion gets dealt. I feel like that's possible. So I don't think we're doing our job if we don't at least bring it up a week from the draft when we hold the number 5 pick and we have a player that could help New Orleans. Remember, if we didn't have guards, and if the reports weren't that New Orleans was smitten with Scoot Henderson, who's a 6'2" point guard, but a physical one, I don't think I could bring this up. But if I offer you Jaden Ivey plus the 5th pick, and maybe a couple pick swaps, etc., I think that's every bit as compelling as, well, how much do we like Scoot versus not getting the number 5 pick and leaning on a rookie?
Yeah, and I think the final straw for New Orleans was all of this drama that came out last
100%.
week because, Zion needs to go someplace where
Quiet.
It becomes witness relocation.
And that's this. This is Yuma, Arizona for NBA players.
It is, but no. Just
okay. And Rico, I'm not mad. Listen, there are battles that we will fight that I'm with you. Like, we'll get after
honestly,
it. This is not one.
Mike, if he were able to stay healthy, I would say, you know what? Maybe just pick up the phone and see.
Yeah, but what you're saying might change my mind. Because you're right, he can't stay healthy. So if he can't stay healthy because it's not guaranteed contract, that may be stipulation. So I'm good with it now. That changed my mind on the whole scenario.
Yes, but here's the thing.
It's not guaranteed.
I'd rather take the chance on Jaden Ivey.
And Rico has every right to that opinion.
He does.
I'm making the point to you, and I have tried to reinforce this since day one. The names I am going to bring up, because I have a clue about basketball and I don't do fantasy radio, are all going to be effed up. Okay? You don't have the budget for the new car, and you don't even have the budget for the certified pre-owned. You are going straight to the lot where some of the cars may not even start. Okay?
Flooded cars.
Right, flood damage Bentleys. Here we go.
Don't worry about the mud. It'll get that out.
Right. So where was this found? Bottom of a lake. Guys, I think it's incumbent to make the call and have a conversation. Now, I happen to think, and I'll give you what a proposed deal would look like. I think the price is too high. For a player that has played more than 60 games once. Mm-hmm. For a player who the only thing we know that works on his body is his schwanz. And
hello.
I get it. But it's when you get on that lemon lot, you can't bitch about the rims.
There's only one. There's only one team and one general manager or president or whatever he is that's silly enough to make this deal. And fortunately for New Orleans, they happen to own the 2nd pick of the draft, Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is a sucker for this deal. It was tailor-made. You know he's going to pull the trigger. Why, I don't know.
And they do have LaMelo, so they don't need Scoot. Man.
This is why you need.
I kind of feel like Rico just assassinated this topic.
No, I can make the phone call right now. We can get the deal done today.
No, but then again, if I'm offering Jaden plus 5 and they can only offer number 2 in parts, think about if you're New Orleans. I mean, that's a buy one, get one free. Mm-hmm. Then they could spin 5 into something else.
No, if you're in New Orleans, you're happy. If I'm the Pistons, no.
Okay.
No, step to the side, Weaver. I'll make the deal.
I don't even know. I don't even know what the area code is from New Orleans, but if it pops up on just voicemail,
okay,
don't answer.
All right. 248-539-9797. We get to your calls. Football today. The Lions are the it girl. We're going to do it at 3. Lots to do today. 97.1.